Hi folks, this is Paul Kosko. I'm running for Hempfield Township Supervisor. I'm down here right now at the locked up building, that it's a public building as far as with for MAWC customers, which are Hempfield residents and taxpayers. Heck, you know, as far as with the idea a few years ago, or what they're doing on the campaign, Becky Durbin and Doug Weimer are lying. They are telling you that they haven't raised taxes in 24 years, which is correct, but there's a reason for it. And then also too is as far as with where they're doing with the money. Doug Weimer, along with Becky Durbin and her husband, they have family members in here. But the bad thing is that Becky Durbin's husband, you know, on the board, extended a non-necessary $19.5 million unnecessary contract. We've got 2.5 guys that are in here that, you know, last year MAWC raised the rates for our Hempfield residents 9% while giving another contract a $250,000 raise to our managers here. That's a lot of money, and that put them at $2 million. That contract is on my website. I think it's document A34, but correct me if I'm wrong. You can pull it up. Those rates are on the bottom of page 8. So it's unnecessary. Becky Durbin was hired here 3 days after Sean Curtis appointed her husband, Brian Durbin, to the board. Okay, she's going to top out after she gets done as far as with her step decreases in that, around $90,000, $89,000 at the minimum. But on the other hand, too, 10 months later, quid pro quo, which is illegal, Brian, her husband, extended a non-necessary $19.5 million contract to extend the management team here. And the management team is pumping money in to most of the candidates, definitely the commissioners. We have a solicitor, Mr. Scott Abolio, who was just here. Good guy, but you know, you, the ratepayer, and our Hempfield residents are paying him almost $250,000 a year as far as with for a part-time job. And then over at Hempfield, our taxpayers are paying him also. He's over there part-time for averaging about $169,000 a year for the past few years. So we got some problems. Doug Weimer, again, he sold the sewage authority for $35 million to these people here. They got $5 million up front, and they're getting $1.5 million for 20 years, but that's going to run out. And then also, as far as on the taxes of being a low or not being raised, they took out a $28 million bond issue, and they're going through that like butter. So we got some issues over there. So if they're lying to you, and they are lying to you as far as with on some of the status at Hempfield Township. Terrible. I just want to also make a note here too, is that the Durbins and the Weimers are spreading false information that we're going to raise your taxes. No, we don't even know what we're doing as far as with on trying to stabilize the taxes over there, because Doug Weimer has been spending money like crazy. They took out a $28 million bond issue after they sold the sewage authority to the water company here. And guess what? His wife's in here. Guess what? Becky Durbin's in here. Guess what? Brian Durbin is on the board here, who raised your rates. They're going to raise them again. So all I can tell you is that this place is locked up, and you can take a look around and see where we're at. It's a nice place. I helped build it years ago. I was one of the people that did do that. So all I can say is thank you to everybody. And what we need to do is get some clean faces as far as with what's going on. So thank you. God bless you. God bless your family. And God bless these United States. This is Paul Kosko, who will fight for you, along with Jerry Fagret. Have a good day.